nothing to do with my way. My thing is my own, and I keep it so still. Now other young lasses may do what they will. My thing is my own, and I'll keep it so still. Yet other young lasses may do what they will. A sweet-scented courtier did give me a kiss, and promised me mountains if I would be his. But I'll not believe him, for it is too true. Some courtiers promise much more than they do. My thing is my own, and I'll keep it so still. Yet other young lasses may do what they will. My thing is my own, and I'll keep it so still. Yet other young lasses may do what they will. A master of music came with intent to give me a lesson on my instrument. Sing and bid him be gone, for my little fiddle shall not be played on. My thing is my own, and I'll keep it so still. Yet other young lasses may do what they will. My thing is my own, and I'll keep it so still. Yet other young lasses may do what they will.
Master Waters, do you have a petition?
Your Majesties, I petition you on behalf of our order to call forward Fiamma the Unquenchable.
Please call forth.
Their Majesties call Fiamma before them!
We're such classy Capital K. Doesn't she look pretty in that? That's so sweet. Tear up.
At last should the crown come to offer the wreath, on his sword and shall find a fine sheath. This maker of things that last but a day makes enduring turns as games that we play. Her things are not owned, but are offered at will. There's a place at her table awaiting you still. Her things are not owned, but are offered at will. And when she is old, may all eat their fill.
Is there anybody that will speak for this candidate?
I don't know. We could actually
I would, Majesty. I am Mistress Isolde de la Vieille, companion of the Laurel and the Pelican. Fiamma is very fortunate in that she has a great passion. Not all of us have a great passion, but Fiamma does, and her great passion is medieval cooking. And she has devoted decades to perfecting medieval cooking and to getting other people excited about it. Now, when she first proposed this, people were a little, oh, medieval food, I don't know, not so sure that's great. She managed not only to pursue her passion, but to get other people excited and accepting of medieval food, that it can be tasty, that it can be interesting and fun. Even in encampment, she does medieval, historically accurate, researched cooking. And this is an excellent example of what having a grand passion can bring you. Fiamma is completely deserving of this accolade. She's put in decades of work, and I'm honored to have her as a sister.
Your Majesties, I have words here from one who cannot be present but wishes to participate in Fiamma's day. May I address your populace and the nobles here assembled? Thank you. Greetings unto you, sable lion and lioness, and to the populace of Antir, from Erengund Irsudaughter, Viscountess Insulae Draconis. I grieve that I cannot be with you on this auspicious day, but I am in the distant lands of Klakavirki beneath the midnight sun. Even from such a distance, I beg leave to speak my mind about the woman before you. Baroness Fiamma is a good and noble woman. She is wise, knowledgeable, and unstinting in her generosity. This woman, a servant of your court, is a wonderful cook, but there is more to her than that. Baroness Fiamma is also an exemplary teacher. She shares her knowledge with any who ask. She teaches both formally and informally. Once a wee while ago, I came to her and asked if she could be available to help some of my students if they needed it. She agreed without hesitation and provided these students with essential advice. Her only connection to them was a request by me, and she was under no obligation to give of her time, but she responded quickly with clear guidance. It is this aspect of her nature that I believe will make her an excellent member of this order, and I look forward to saying welcome when next I see her. Your servant, Gunnar. Having said that, may I now insert my own words? Thank you, Your Majesty. It's been my pleasure for many years to watch Fiamma along her journey and watch her come from a person who was talented, but a little careful, to one who has gone completely into her passion, enjoying her cookery, and coming forward to become a great leader amongst the culinary people of this kingdom, which are legion. It has been a real pleasure to watch Fiamma grow and develop as a peer, not only in her art, but as a person, as one who is not afraid to come forward, to teach, and to take on responsibility. I also earlier this year had the pleasure of having her work with me in my kitchen. And I've got to say that anyone can be a boss, but those who can give of service happily and well in someone else's kitchen, that is special. And I'm very, very happy that Fiamma will be joining us today.
Your Majesty, if I may. I am Eleanor of Leicestershire. I have known Fiamma for 18 years. And for 18 years, I have witnessed her passion for the art of period cooking. One of the things that all Laurels have in common is their passion for their art form. And her passion is intense and deep. And she brings such love and generosity and scientific method to the way that she experiments with recipes. I have seen her take a period recipe and redact it in 3 different ways to find out which was the most appropriate. I have learned many, many things from her over the years. I have many wonderful memories of her as a landed baroness, when she could not be persuaded to come out of her own kitchen to sit at high table because she was busy feeding her barony. They say an army travels on its stomach. The army that is fed by this lady is very lucky indeed. And I have been lucky for nearly 2 decades, not only to call her a dear friend, but now to call her a peer, which I have long considered her. And it would be my honor if she would wear this. This was made by Master Bill Dawson, and it is my greatest joy to pass it on to her. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Are there any others? Is it your desire that Fiamma be admitted to this order?
Yes,
Your Majesty. Are you sworn in fealty to another?
To Master Eduardo.
Master Eduardo, come forth and release her from you.
You've been a good and true apprentice, and an excellent student. And it is now my desire that you join us as brothers and sisters of the Order of the Laurel. So I would ask for my apprentice bill back. There's a lot of dress here. Duchess Juana gave me a ring as my
Well, Fiamma.
Well pleased with your skill
Well pleased with your skill
and your continued service to this our kingdom,
and your continued service to this our kingdom,
and right mindful of the desires of your peers.
and right mindful of the desires of your peers,
We are minded to create you a companion of the order of the Lord.
we are minded to create you a companion of the order of the Lord.
Will you accept from us this honor
Will you accept from us this honor,
and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of your order?
and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of this our order?
Then will you, Fiamma, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world as far as is within your powers?
I will.
My queen, bring forth.
Bring forth the medallion.
Your Majesties, this medallion 26 years ago was given to me. A mold has been made of it, and Master Gerhard is no longer with us, but his mold goes on. So I've made a mold of my original Laurel medallion for Fiamma. Also on this string of beads are 2 beads made by the mistress of the Laurel who started me in the SCA 35 years ago.
Take from our hands this token
Take from our hands this token
of your accomplishment
of your accomplishment
and our esteem.
and our esteem.
My king, bring forth the circle.
Bring forth the circlet. Would you like to speak the lineage? Would you like to speak the lineage?
I am the first one to own that circlet, Your Majesty. It was made for me and designed for me by Master William Dawson when I was elevated at Kingdom Arts and Sciences 6 years ago.
Where this circlet is a symbol
Wear this circlet as a symbol
of that nobility
of that nobility
to which you, your own labors,
to which your own labors,
as much as our recognition,
have raised you.
Let it be known that on this day, Fiamma has been admitted to the right noble order of the Laurel and will be known as a peer of the kingdom of Antir. I, Fiamma, a companion of the Order of the Laurel,
a companion of the Order of the Laurel,
and a peer of the Kingdom of Antir,
and a peer of the Kingdom of Antir,
do become your liege woman of life,
to become your liege woman of life,
limb and of earthly worship.
limb and of earthly worship.
Faith and truth will I bear unto you,
Faith and truth will I bear unto you,
to live and die
to live and die
against all manner of folks. Against all manner of folks.
against all manner of folks.
My king, and we for our part
And we, for our part,
do swear to protect and defend you
do swear to protect and defend you
and your household
and your household
with all our power,
with all our power,
so long as we remain sovereigns of Ontario.
so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say I, Eric, King Antir.
So say I, Drafina, Queen of Antir. Rise, Mistress Fiamma, and go to your
For the newest Laurel of Ontier, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
That's fantastic.